Hi everybody, this is Caleb Saran. Thank you so much for watching Paint with Caleb. This is the first video out of many to come, and I'm going to show you in just a few minutes how I painted this poster, which is a souvenir item used at the Hale Centre Theatre for their production of Newsies. Let's get started. So I started with a basic sketch, and this allowed me to get an idea of where I wanted to place each character. Once I got this approved, then I started taking reference photos. I went backstage and I was able to take photos of each character in different angles and in different lighting, and that gave me a lot to work with. I chose the photo I liked the best, then I cropped out the background to help me focus on exactly what I was going to be painting. So once I got my photo cut out, then I took that layer and put it at about half opacity, and then created a new layer so that I could draw on top of it. Now you'll see here that I'm tracing the outline of the face on top of the photo. And yes, I said tracing. I know that tracing can be a little taboo and some people feel kind of dumb when they trace things or they feel like it's not true art, but I say it to that. I think that's silly, and I think that if you're in a time crunch and you need things to be really accurate, then tracing is not a big deal. I mean, people do that all of the time. Now, if you can't draw something freehand because the only thing you've done in your life is tracing, then we've got a problem. But if that's not the case for you, then we'll just move on. Alright, so I'm starting the painting process by just painting a quick mid-tone all over the entire face, and then I go in and paint the basics of the photo. I'm just laying in these shadows and these basic tones really quickly. And I'm doing this because I want this piece to unfold quickly before my eyes so that it gives me a little encouragement to keep going, because really sometimes I feel a little overwhelmed when I start with the details and I'm too worried about those nitpicky little things. You can start to see a likeness here of the person, but it's not perfect, and obviously there's a lot missing to this picture, but that's okay because we are going to fix all of that with the little detail work that we do. I'm painting what I see, and that's really important. I'm trying to get it to be very accurate, but still put a little of my own style into it and not make it look just like a photograph, but I do want it to be very accurate to life and to this particular actor. I am definitely not trying to get it to be perfect, and I don't want it to look just like a photograph, but of course I want this painting to look like the person I am painting, and it's very important that these features are correct, that the proportions are correct, that the lighting is correct, so that it ends up looking like the person that I painted. Here is the portrait finished, but of course I still need to put it into the final composition. I will be making some adjustments and adding things just to make it all tie in with the rest of the piece. I'm not going to take you through the process of each character that I painted, but I'll give you a quick overview of this character and just show you that I'm using the same basic process as I used for Jack Kelly. A basic midtone, and then throwing in the most obvious shadows, and then I put in the details afterwards. You'll see that I cropped the photo in such a way that allows me to focus on one particular feature of the face, bring that feature of the face right up to my painting, and it allows me to get everything more accurate because I'm able to compare things meticulously and make sure everything's just right, exactly how I want it. Here's how it turned out. I'm really happy with it, and here's how it plays into the final piece. Here's an image of my painting on the left and the photograph on the right. There's how it plays into the final piece. The actress that plays Catherine. I didn't mean for it to be 100% perfect. I didn't have time for that. Neither did I really want that because I still wanted somewhat of a painterly feel. I wanted it to not be clearly digital, and I wanted it to just have a fun, lifelike yet illustrative feel. Thank you so much for watching this video, everybody. Please subscribe and ring that bell because there are many videos coming out shortly that you are going to love. Also, please visit paintwithcaleb.com. See you in the next video.